Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of my Fallout 4 tips and tricks videos. Today I'm going to be showing you how to hack terminals. Now I know most of you probably already know how to do this, so this video is actually aimed at beginners, people who are new to Fallout, or people who just haven't ever bothered to figure out how to hack terminals, even if you've played all the Fallout games. Maybe you just sort of been winging it this whole time, just sort of randomly picking words, hoping that you picked the right one, which is what I did for a long time until I finally did figure it out. But so yeah, maybe you're one of those people. So there is a trick to it, actually. It's not a random thing. You could randomly pick the right one. Obviously, I've done it for a long time. That's how I used to do it. But there is actually a trick to it that will make it a lot easier and go a lot faster. So that's what I'm going to show you here today. So essentially what you want to do is, well, you've got all of these words here in all of this junk, all this other random junk on this screen. One of these words is the correct password to open this terminal. The other words are duds. So what you need to do is try to find the correct one. And you have a certain number of tries before the terminal will lock you out. And if that happens, you have to wait for a while before you can try again. I think it's about 10 seconds. You have to wait about 10 seconds before you can try opening it again. So the number of tries are on the top of the screen there. Those boxes or squares are the number of tries you get. Now, I have 5. Normally, there are only 4. My character has, there's a perk in one of the ranks of the hacker perk, increases the number of tries you have in hacking. So, without that perk, the default number is 4. So, what you're going to want to do, the first thing you're going to want to do is just pick any of these words. It doesn't matter which one you pick, just pick the first one. So, as you can see down there on the bottom right of the screen, the word virtual is denied. Entry denied is not the correct password, but it does have one likeness to the correct password. Now, likeness, it doesn't mean just that the word virtual has a similar, one of the same letters in the correct password. Like, for instance, the correct password has an R or a V or whatever in it. It has to be the correct position, the same position as the actual password. So, for instance, the actual password might have a V as the first letter, or an I as the second letter, or an R as the third letter. But it can't be just like a V as the second letter. That won't work because that's not a complete likeness. So we can now try to find any of these words. You could just go like systematically down the list. Now, down in the bottom right corner, you can see that the word machine shows up there, and you can compare it with the word virtual. And you can see that it doesn't have any likenesses. There's not any letters in the same positions as the word virtual, so we can automatically rule out the word machine as the correct password. Here we have the word enemies, which also doesn't have any likenesses, so we can just immediately rule that out. So same with, now this one does have a likeness. It has the last letter is an L, same as in virtual. So this would be a good choice to pick as your next word.
I'm in.
And it was the correct one. That was just, coincidence. It might not have been. It could have been one of the other letters was the likeness. Alright, so I reloaded my save so that I could show you the rest. So here we'll go again. I'm not going to go as slowly as I did before. So here we have 2 likenesses in this one. So it could be machete because it has the T. No, actually it can't. Sorry. there are 2 likenesses in this one, and machete only has 1 likeness to the word amounts. So we can't, it's not that one. And it is not the word warning. And it could be demands, because demands has an N and an S in the same positions as the N and the S in amounts. So it could be demands.
I'm in.
And it was. See how that works. Alright, I reloaded again because there's still stuff I want to show you. Keep guessing the right answers. Alright, so this one has 1 likeness. Now, it's not Horizon. So I just want to show you what happens, although it does have, Horizon does have a likeness to the actual password. So we're going to want to keep an eye out for likenesses to that one as well. Now, so it could be visible. I think, yeah, it could be visible because it has the I from Horizon and it has the E from storage, the E on the end there. So it could be visible. But before I click on that, I want to show you. Now, if you had gone through this and you had found you had like used up all your tries, well, you don't want to use up all your tries because then you'll be locked out. There is a way to reset your tries so that you can have them all back again. So if you've used up all but one and you still haven't guessed the correct one, then you're going to want to look for these things here where you've got a parentheses, an open parentheses and a closed parentheses. It could have any number of other random stuff between them or nothing between them. And also it could be brackets. See, there's brackets there, and then also you could also look for the less than and greater than signs. And also the squiggly brackets. So all of those things, the open and the closed ones that are together, click on those. Now that will do one of 2 things. It will either remove a dud, so it will remove one of the ones that aren't the correct password. So you can see down here where all these dots are, there used to be a word there and it removed it. The other thing it could do is reset your tries. So let's find one again. There's one. And that removed a dud. That removed a dud. So now you're going to want to do this systematically. So you can just go along, go back and forth, starting at the top. Just work your way down, and it'll highlight them when when your cursor goes over them. So you don't actually have to try to find them with your eyes. You can just go back and forth like this. There's another one. That one removed a dud. Sometimes it doesn't reset your tries. Sometimes you don't find one that resets your tries, and that's kind of frustrating when it does that, but usually you can find one. So you just want to go back and forth. We might not actually find one that resets tries in the oh, there's one. And that removed another dud. Oh, this one doesn't have one that resets tries. Alright, well let's try the word up here. Visible. And it was the correct one, just like I thought it would be. Okay, we'll try this one more time, because I would like to show you how it resets your tries. So we'll pick another word. This one has 1 likeness. So it's not that. It could be bottles. Actually, it can't be bottles because bottles has 2 likenesses to pistols, but pistols has only 1 likeness to the actual password. So if I chose bottles, it's not it. But bottles has 3 likenesses. So it could be borrows. And it probably is borrows because borrows has 3 likenesses to bottles. So before I do that, let's try to find one that will reset the tries, just in case. Oh wait, here's one. No, remove the duds. And is it going to let me find one? There we go. It reset the tries. See, I've got 5 tries back again. Except... which one was it now? Did it remove it? Maybe it wasn't actually the right one. So, we need to find the likeness, 3 likenesses to bottles. So, it cannot be cistern. It can't be blasted. Now, it could be handles, because the last 3 letters are the same as in bottles.
Nice.
And there it is. Now, if you still, even after watching this video and you learn how to hack computers the quick and easy way, and you still just can't stand hacking computers like I don't, even though I know how to do it, I really don't like hacking computers, and I would rather not. So sometimes if there's a computer and I don't need to open a door with it or something like that, it's just there for reading information about something that probably doesn't even matter, I usually just ignore them. I don't bother with them. But you can also take Nick Valentine with you as your companion. He can hack any terminal in the game, even the master terminals. He can hack those. So if you just absolutely do not like hacking terminals, you can bring him along, and he will open any computer for you. He has the same limitations as you, where he only has a certain number of tries, and if he can't figure it out before they all are used up, he will be locked out. That doesn't mean he can't hack that terminal. It just means he has to try again. So if he does get locked out, just wait a few seconds and ask him to do it again, and he will probably be able to do it the next time. Anyway, I hope this was straightforward enough for you guys. I hope I was able to explain it all clearly enough. So why don't you leave me a comment? Let me know how you like this video. Let me know how you like hacking terminals. Do you like it? Do you hate it? So yeah, I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you learned something new, please give this video a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because I post videos all the time. I try to get videos out every day. It doesn't always happen, but I try to get videos out every day. And I do tips and tricks videos. I also have a Fallout 4 Let's Play if you're into that kind of thing. So check out some of my other videos, and I will see you guys later.